Well, hello there. Welcome to a midweek bonus video. I figured today we could do a binder update. I don't really know how the camera angle is going to be. And if you see any like little pieces of tape or sticker on any of these cards, it's going to be because those are cards that Cade was interested in. I think this is probably the best place for this to be. So these are just a couple of these older cards that I have. You may be noticing or asking me, why are we starting at the back? And it is just because the back is, I guess, I don't know. The back is where the less cool stuff is. So here, I will actually do a little zoom in, I suppose. So maybe you'll get just a wee bit better look at the cards there, laddie. Oops, sorry. So there. This is this page here. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this live as I go. So yeah, love me some Blaziken. That one's actually got the Power Keeper stamp on it. I can't really show you real well. This is the next page. Some of these are, nothing spectacular, just cards that I enjoy. But that is a first edition Team Rocket Charmander. Shout out to Alex Nuno. Man, that holo looks amazing in that light. These are old. Those are all super old. I think that one's this Leafeon is the most expensive card on this page, other than maybe that Charmander. But these are all newer cards aside from that Pikachu, which is Shrek'd. This is not a base set Nidoking. This is the Evolutions Nidoking. I love that Snorlax with the ugly Pikachus in the back. Vaporeon from Hidden Fates. Just a couple of other cards. One of the best Eevees I've ever seen. Do this page first. Doing some mouth breathing pretty hard, huh? I do love a good Snorlax. Love that Lugia. Mimikyu, of course. As you can see in the back. Mimikyu is my dog. Just pulled the Suicune the other day. Love that Gyarados. Had a team up. Love that Gyarados. And those Burning Shadows. That Mimikyu Pikachu's Fuego. That's the Rayquaza Rebel Clash card. Alright. So I will flip to the front. I guess it does not end on a big note. I'm just letting you know now. It kind of fizzles out towards the end. Jeez, man. I should have figured this out before. I'm sorry. So, for some reason, the light is reflecting this page super duper bad. But here's my Porygon page. The Porygon Z GX out of that box. And I can't remember what set that one's out of. I think that is considered the holo, though. And I got the, what is that? Hidden Forces. Yeah. Dark Porygon 2, of course. Then I just pulled the reverse of that guy. Ready to put him in there. Moving on to the several Pikachus I have. There are actually some super good Pikachus in here, like that E-Series promo Pikachu. The General Mills promo. The Radiant Collection Pikachu. That one's also a general, or it may have been a McDonald's promo. And then one of these Detective Pikachu cards, I believe it's this one, is actually worth about $5, but most of them are just cute to be cute. Then we move on to the Mew page, which is, of course, one of my favorite Pokemon. The reverse holo out of Hidden Fates. I wish they made a holo. This is a Pop Series 4 Mew, Radiant Collection Mew, the Hidden Fates promo Mew, Evolutions Mew, Shining Legends Mew, and a promo Mew that I got out of some box. I don't even remember what it was. Then, of course, I wanted to collect every Scyther ever, but it's just proving to be more expensive and difficult than I ever could have imagined. As you can see in the back over on that side, I have a giant custom Scyther painting thing or whatever. I honestly think that my favorite Scyther is probably gonna be the Hidden Fates one. It's just, I love that shimmer in the back. That's pretty sweet too. And of course the first edition Neo one. Nobody can ever tell. These are just some random other Scythers I've been working on. And then this is going to be my alternate art page. Eventually this will be full of just beautiful arts. This one's got Vileplume sleeping right there. Love that Magikarp card. That's actually what started it all. I saw that in a comic shop I was in. So yeah, you can see the Crystal Charizard already, unfortunately. I got spoiled, but let's zoom out just a little bit so we can kind of get a bigger look at everything. So, oops, sorry. So these are just some older cards that I've accumulated over time. That Tyranitar is swag. The Ditto is sweet. I actually remember pulling that card when I was in about, I would estimate 2nd grade, but since it's 2004 it would be 4th grade for me. That Kyogre I also specifically remember pulling, and it is mint somehow. I don't know how it survived. Hypno is mint. Executor is mint. The Charizard is a little beat up, admittedly. Dark Slowbro, and of course we're not going to forget about this Latias Gold Star. It is beat up, son. This Pidgeot is mint, and it's got a 6 swirl on it. So I bought a bunch of cards from a buddy of mine. It included this, the Charizard, probably about a stack of maybe 200 cards for like $20. I had this Delta Species Typhlosion as well. Yep, and there she is. You see the money right there, don't you? Yep, it's a base set Charizard. I remember pulling it. You know, it's not perfect, I'll tell you that. I played with it, that's for sure. But it is a base set Charizard. Base set holographic Charizard. That's one of my favorite cards ever. Of course, I love the Tyranitar. I remember pulling it as well. And these are just some cards that I've come across that I just like a lot. It is needless to say that I've went through hundreds of cards. Just cards that I like. There was a Rayquaza right here. I don't really even like the Mewtwo and Mew that much, but that card is mint, and it's flawless. From what I can tell, at least. I'm going to get it graded. That Charizard is sweet. I don't understand why they didn't make a Blastoise, that Rainbow Ho-Oh. I don't know why. I've just recently fallen in love with Ho-Oh. I'm trying to low-key collect all the shinies out of this set. Shining Legends. I lack the Volcanion, and I also lack... I need another Mew just for that page. And then these are just a couple other little cards I've had that I liked. Love that Mimikyu. Trying to get rid of this Lugia probably. I don't like the stamp on it. Entei sick. Scizor, love it. I'm obligated to keep that because of how hard it is to find that Armored Mewtwo. These are just some of the cuter cards that I've got. Who cares? That Pikachu has gone up a lot in value. And I like Gengar. And of course, Cade has Sabrina's Gengar and my Fossil Gengar. And it actually makes my stomach kind of hurt. These are my stamped cards, which actually is just about done. I don't know if this should live here. It's a legendary Pokemon promo card. Of course, it does have a stamp, but these are all pre-releases, and that one is not. It's an Ultra Prism Lucario. I actually bought one Team Up pre-release kit online and pulled the Zard first try. Couldn't believe it. That was the one card I wanted. It was insane. I was gonna collect a whole page of Ho-Ohs, and this one's my favorite. These are just the purple, all of my purple full art. So, if you guys know of any other purple cards, I'm dying to find some more, because I really do. Sorry, that was my eBay. I really do want to fill this page up with just purple full arts. I know that there is a Tapu Lele that I can get that'll help. I think that's it though. So yeah, that's my binder. I do have a couple cards set to the side over here. I'll show you. These will go in it so that I won't have to do another binder update. Let me get that Slowbro in there. I just pulled these in this video I just recorded. Some of my Dragon Majesty cards. I do love that for Alligator. It looks just like the old one from when I was a kid. Yeah, that's my binder. So hope you dig.